Hello, Professor Toybox here along with Aladdin, and today I'm going to build Aladdin's loft. Here are some screenshots of this area from the animated movie. To get to his loft, we know that he has to climb up the side of this building somehow, cross the roof, and then leap across the alley to a neighboring building, or use a plank to bridge the gap. After this, you climb some stairs to get up into his loft. Inside his loft is another set of stairs that leads up to a large hole in the wall, which serves as Aladdin's window. There's a beautiful view of the front of the palace and the city below. Notice that the main road through town passes very close to Aladdin's loft. It almost looks like he could be directly above the main road. And that got me thinking, what if his loft is part of the wall around the city, maybe even above the main gate? And so that's what I designed. As we get started, I'm going to begin with the main gate leading into the city. And we're going to start with one of these 3x3 blocks out here, and I'm on the end of the main road coming out of town. I'm going to center this block on the edge of that archway, just like this. And then I'm going to put another one of these up here like that. And then we'll go ahead and put the main gate in. And I'm going to use this archway for the main gate, and I think I want it so that the decorative side is outside of town, like that. And then I'm going to put another one up here, and we'll put this, let's put with the decorative side on the inside, like that. And then over on this side, we'll put in another one of these, like this. And right now I'm just kind of laying the foundation for his loft, and also the wall that goes around the city. Put one of these like this, and one of these like that. And let's see, I think, yeah, that'll work. And then for the wall, because we got this piece out here that's sticking out a little bit further, the 4x4 sticks out further than the 3x3, we'll stick some of these wall pieces on here, and that'll cover up those doorways. And I think that'll make this look a little bit better. And put a couple of them out this way, and a couple of them out this direction. And then I'm also going to put down, let's see, is that far enough? Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll also put down a 2x3. I'm going to put this down here, lined up with the wall, so that the door is on the inside. And then we'll put another 3x3 down here on side of this, like that. And we can put a little bit of a plank here, like that. Okay, so there's the foundation for his loft. And the loft will sit right on top of this, right here. So, next thing we're going to need is to build up the inside of this. And for that, we're going to go down to the blocks drawer. And I've already textured these for the Agrabah Palace stucco. I'm going to put one here and another one right here. And that will be the foundation for the window looking out. And then we're going to need some stairs. So we'll come back up here to Building Sets Group 6. And I'm going to put a row of 4 stairways leading up to that. And that should do nicely. And then I'm going to use this smaller Agrabah wall, like this, to kind of build a frame for the room. And for the window, I don't have anything that looks like it's a hole in the wall, but we have these kind of sloping fence pieces here. And I thought maybe we could use those. And if you play with them a little bit, you can get one of them to line up right on the edge of the thing like that. And so we can kind of use that as the hole in the wall. It's not perfect, but it'll do. And then I'm going to use one of these 2x3s over here and put it on the end of this. That'll kind of close in that room a little bit. And that looks pretty good. Now, I'll put the outside wall on in just a moment, but I think it'll be a little easier for you to see what I'm building here. So I'm going to grab a couple of blocks from the blocks drawer, and this is going to be the doorway that leads into his loft. And so I want a couple of blocks up there like that. And then we're going to be putting in another staircase here to get out of his loft, or into it, depending on which direction you're going. So we'll put this one down like this, and another one like that, and then a curved one down here just to kind of mix things up, make it a little bit different, like that. And for the foundation of this stairway, we can use another section of wall, and that will fill that in nice, and it'll be flush on the outside. And then we can put one of these in here, and I think I'd like this, let's see, yeah, so that the windows are facing out. And I'm going to put another one here, and another one up here. And then up on this side, we're going to put in this section with the door facing into the wall to kind of hide it. So we'll do that. And that looks pretty good. And in the one screenshot, there was kind of some architecture, stone architecture, which I don't have anything like. And so I'm just going to stick this little piece of scaffolding in here, just so that there's kind of something there. I think that'll work out pretty well. And then one more time back down to the blocks drawer, and we'll go ahead and fill this in. So we know we need a couple of blocks in here underneath those stairs to support them. And then for the walls and the ceiling here, we'll scroll over to the left and pick up these flat pieces. And I'm going to grab this block wall, and we're going to come down just like this. I'm going to put two of those there, and then grab the larger one and put two of those there, and that frames in the outside wall. And then we'll come over to the large floor and drop this in up here, with a few smaller ones up across the top. Like that. There we go. So now we have Aladdin's loft. And the stairway getting down there to get into it. We come up inside, and here we are. And I looked in the interior pieces, and I don't see any kind of a window covering that we could put across here that would work. The ratty one that's inside the interior pieces is too tall, so that's not going to work. Next thing we need is the building that he jumps across over on the other side to get here. And so we're going to come back out here, and I'm going to pick this piece up, put it back down, and we want this to be 2 blocks wide, so I'm going to put that one in there for a spacer, and then that will be the width of the road. And for this block, I'm going to put this down so that the building windows are out like this. And then we can move this piece around the corner with the door facing out. That one with the door facing in, which kind of hides it a little bit, which I think is good. And then we'll put another window here, or door up there, and another block there. And we'll pick up this large Agrabah citadel to put down below, with the windows on the inside and the door facing out, like that. Now up on top, there's a little bit of a scaffolding in the corner, so we'll sit that right there. And we need a way to get up on top of this building here, and I'm going to put down this rope. You could use a ladder, you could use a rope, you could put in a trampoline awning if you want. Over here, possibilities are endless. The movie doesn't really show this side of the building, so you can kind of take your best guess. And for the door up there in the screenshot, there was a ladder that got you up there. And so we're going to come up to the platforming toys and go left and come over here past the rail slides and the hang ledges to pick up the ladders. And I'll put this little ladder right here that covers up that window. And there was also a pot right here on the corner. Set of pots on a rug, so we're going to use Fantasy Terrain 5. And I need to come out of the editor for a second to put down my power disc. That's my Sands of Time power disc, and I did not want to change my entire toy box theme to that. But now I can come over to this and modify it and set it to be the marketplace pots. And cancel out of that. And that's actually the orientation I wanted. So that works pretty good. And so now we have pretty much the path that we see in the movie. So Aladdin would come over here to the end of this, climb the rope, hop up over here, leap across, and up the stairs, and into his loft, which overlooks the main road and the palace. So that's Aladdin's loft, and with that we've built most of the locations in the city that we see in the movie. Next time we'll fill in the remaining gaps and add some finishing touches, and then we'll finally be done with the build exercise for this toy box. In the meantime, I want to thank you all for your positive feedback so far. It seems like people are enjoying this series, and if that's true of you, please give this video a like and leave a comment to let me know. I don't know if that does anything for YouTube, but it encourages me, so I appreciate it. If you love Disney Infinity and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, all you need to do is click my photo in the lower right corner of this video or the follow button on my blog. For those of you who want to build my toy boxes on your own console or PC, you'll find floor plans and logic diagrams on my blog to help you out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.